The video's requested, so I have to oblige. We're going to break down the $982 trade that I made on ticker AMD today. 2793 is my account number. I'm trading weekly options call contracts. I'm showing you this to verify the profits. This was posted at 6:40 a.m. today, straight off the watch list. And then we had a bunch of team members also post profits on this trade. So let's get into the daily chart here and break this down. AMD has been one that's been on our watch list ever since it broke out of this 88 level of resistance right here. All right, so there's the 88 mark. There's the breakout, and then it just consolidated, right? So the all-time high level is right here at about $94. And yesterday's price action, I'm moving to the 5-minute chart. Yesterday's price action actually rejected right off of that $94 number. So we had an inside day yesterday, meaning that the stock neither dropped really or went up in value, right? It just moved sideways, which looked good for today, which is why it made the watch list. This morning, Amazon announced that there is a collaboration with AMD, and so the team was all over that, and that's what caused this pre-market pump right there. So let me see if I can find the news article here. Okay, yeah, so AMD processor based Amazon EC2, right? And so they're collaborating. Pretty much any news in collaboration with Amazon is bullish news, and so that's what was the motive behind this pre-market pump right there. Notice it was still below this $94 whole number, which is telling us that that is a stronger level of resistance, and a break of that price point, you know, the all-time high was at $94.28. A break of that price point meant that we likely would have a break and test of the all-time highs. All right, so the moment that it broke over, 1-minute chart time frame here. We're not trading in the first 5 minutes. Remember, that's the watch list rule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This pushed up, right? Started to break this downward trend line that it was making on the 1-minute chart time frame from pre-market. So it was breaking that downward trend line. We had an increase in volume here, and that is right where I took my entry at the break of the $94 number, and it pushed up to the highs. That trade right there alone, just that trade was where I took my profits, $982. I mean, it was that quick. This was at, so I posted that at, what did I say, 6:40? Yeah, so I posted it here, but I did sell right at the top, right? And then so that was just round one. A lot of the team members at that time too, you know, 200%, 60%, 50%, 30%, 35%, 100%. You guys were all over this trade today. Fantastic, right? Straight 50%, straight from the watch list. $207, 35%, $166. $1,700, right? The plays that followed this were all scalp moves for me after it did this, because it pulled back, testing this old resistance as a new support, right? And so that was another entry for the move up to high of day. And then pretty much every dip after that was buyable and scalpable until it finally broke over right about here. Right, and then did this slow grind up to the top side. If we look at this on the 5-minute chart time frame, though, it's super clean, right? You don't see all of those little ticks up and down, right? So there's the big push, premium spike, sold into the strength, pulled back, tested the old resistance as a new support, second entry there for the move back up to the high of day. Simple as that. Sometimes, you know, you only need one A+ setup to grow an account. And this is showing relative strength. You know, if we look at /ES and go to the 5-minute chart time frame here, that was showing relative strength at the time because the market was kind of consolidating and coming down, right? So it was coming down. AMD was pushing up, and then once we got that market backing behind it, that's kind of what helped it continue its gains up to the top side. All right, that's all that I have on ticker AMD for the breakdown today. I think that this trade is, or this ticker is still tradable going into tomorrow. I'd like to see it close over 94, but it's holding that level pretty well. So here's what I would kind of look at for tomorrow. I would look for a break of that downward trend line. So maybe a break over, probably a break over 95. If it holds 94 going into tomorrow's session, looks good. Cool. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something from it. This is about as easy as it gets with trading. You know, it's a high probability setup. Trading at the all-time highs. You just have to be ready to assume the risk. Not only is it trading at the all-time highs, but it also had you know, a lot of eyes on it from the previous run up here, and bullish news backing the position. So if you liked the video, go ahead and push the like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I post videos like this fairly often, talking about my plays and price action. I'm sure you can probably learn something from it. And guys, let me know in the comment section if the videos helped you out. Thank you all for your time, and I'll see you in chat.